Nice.
I'm on my third co-cast of the day, and I found time to scarf down lunch in about 8 minutes. So, but I'm back. I'm here.
Nice. So yeah, In4Fun, the first Roulette Rivals World Champion, taking on the Roulette rookie Pinuer. He's got 7 wins and 5 losses in Miami, so he's definitely very experienced. And the match admin Yanini actually holds the record from Roulette Rivals 3. Spin is live. It's Sierra Knox with an amputation knife as the Kawoon driver, not to be confused with Moses Lee, and Robert Knox, the silenced pistol, as the journalist.
Awesome. Two KO setup possible kills, and both players already loading in. Like you said, In4Fun, well experienced on Miami and RR. Now we do want to watch the roulette rookie to make sure. It already looks like he's answered my question of will he get the right Kowloon driver, as you had stated about Moses Lee, and he knew better. He's already got him knocked out, stashed, and retrieved, as does In4Fun, almost in sync. They both are putting the body in at 24 seconds. That's kind of cool to see that.
Yeah, absolutely synchronized gameplay so far. Both started at the same time. It's slight change of plans from In4Fun. He's opting to go to the kitchen area. Has decided to go down the stairs, and he's heading towards the pit, the Kronstadt pit specifically.
Oh, I see what In4Fun's doing now. He's getting this journalist. Now, this is going to be nice because he'll be able to leave the Kowloon driver disguise nearby, which he'll use for the Sierra KO. And it looks like he's actually going to set up the Sierra race end first.
Just
Pinuer
waiting for the
has.
enforcer guard to move out of the way. Meanwhile, Pinuer has picked up the amputation knife from the medical bay and is already back here trying to isolate the Kronstadt mechanic to get the sugar ISO, as many people call it, for Sierra. Pretty standard at this point. There's it in front with the knife pickup, and Pinuer's watching the unskippable cutscene, so he's at a significant amount of lead, but then again, In4Fun has a journalist disguise ready to go. So it's still very, very close. No live kills, no loud kills. So it should be pretty standard. It might even come down to a photo finish. Photo finish timer is 47 seconds.
Yeah, a photo finish would not surprise me. They're not as perfectly synced as they were at the very start, but we do see a lot of similarities in their uh, strat so far. Maybe just a little different order of operations. We might see. I'm curious to see if Pinuer is going to take the same disguise that In4Fun got, although that would mean going back upstairs. He is, however, going to change disguise after the elimination to ensure a safer approach. It looks like he's actually going to head over towards the away from the garages. I'm not sure if he's taking the marina or a different method going that way. In4Fun, getting ready to take care of Sierra, and as Punky had stated, that disguise is nearby already.
Yeah, Pinuer heading back up to obviously journalist is a disguise that you can get from the other side of the map as well. There is a few of them and a couple of easy ones by the Bayside Center, in the Bayside Center even.
But yeah, he is taking the same disguise, just using a different location for the isolation. And for fun, finally getting back to it. And he's on his way.
He's probably gonna, yeah, he's gonna dodge the camera. He doesn't want to get hit by it, and safe thing to do. He has to dodge the security guard enforcers. Opts to not even go. Pinuer already got recorded by the camera, so he's not gonna bother with that this time. In4Fun has probably a couple of steps worth of lead at this point.
Yeah, the
But
thing about the cameras is based on where we normally see Bobby Knox isolated, there's a camera box there anyways, so very very minimal concern about that, as it's kind of on the path to the helicopter exit, which we see quite often.
yeah, both In4Fun is climbing the stairs to the overpass, and looks like Pinuer is going for it too. Their in-game time difference is literally 1 second. In4Fun is gonna shoot the laptop from below because Robert is the other end. So by the time he climbs up, Robert will be a lot closer.
I'm curious to see if Panier's going to do the same because if he doesn't, that might be a kind of a tiebreaker situation for In4Fun. Although he's already looking at the laptop, I think he's going to shoot it as well. Yeah. Well, actually, no, he did not.
Yeah, he aimed
Or
at
it
it but
was,
decided not to
or it
do
was
it.
so fast that I missed it. Maybe he's not worried about it since he's already upstairs.
Okay, so it's because of the Kronstadt engineer over here who can spot you walking out. So he probably decided he wouldn't have caught Robert in time because he was too close to the room here. Meanwhile, In4Fun has gotten the kill on Robert Knox. That puts him at a significant advantage, and Pinuer just shot the laptop.
Yeah, that's going to be unfortunate for Pinier because that little pause is what's causing In4Fun to get out of here quicker.
Yep, In4Fun takes it. Pinuer can still hit photo finish, but again, as I always say, when you hit photo finish first, especially on PC, it's gonna be the person hitting it first with the advantage.
Not to take anything away from him though, he is going against a former world champion, and
Uh,
as he's shown in his previous matches, he's very fast himself. He's very skillful, but Miami will not be his. In4Fun. Still 0-0 right now, but um, I'm not going to be surprised if a photo finish is bypassed. It
yeah, the time difference is
looked like 48 seconds, if my quick maths. Okay, not quite. 47 seconds of 37 seconds. I'm learning how to do math as we go along here. I'm still wrong.
yeah, that could stack that. Okay, so wasn't photo finish, or it might have been. Either way,
Yeah, definitely not. And there's the points 2-0. Headed to Sappy.
nice. So yeah, heading to Sapienza, but yeah, it's like you mentioned. It's you're playing against In4Fun. Like Pinuer wins that map probably 8 or 9 times out of 10 against any other match, but you're playing against In4Fun, one of the most proficient roulette players. Can make that mistake. That little 20-second is all he needs.
Yeah, I'm wondering if Pinure shooting the laptop there might have changed how that played out. We saw him aim at it, and for some reason he decided not to go through with the shot. I don't know what was going through his head there, but on top of that, the engineer was chilling by the door that you need to go through to climb through that window to climb up to the laptop. So, uh, very synchronized match. up until the very end. Well played by both.
Yeah, most definitely. So from the matchups, we can say In4Fun has finished 48 seconds earlier, so he avoided photo finish by 1 second. And In4Fun is 8-4 in Sapienza. This is picked by Pinuer. He's got a win here, so should be more comfortable. But again, you're going up against In4Fun, so that might mess with your head. I know it would for me.
While we have this brief break, I just wanted to let everybody know that here in about 51 minutes, Mini Comp 50 is going live. We've been doing mini comps since the start of. Oh, well, actually, we used to call them weekly contests, and then we rebranded them to mini comps. Mini Comp 50 is going live here in about 50 minutes. Hope to see, you know, a lot of the attention is going to be on Roulette Rivals 7, which is totally worth it. But we have a special guest for the mini comp 50. So be sure to check that out. Probably right after this match ends, unless this one goes the distance.
Yeah, as we say, the spin is live now. Would you like to run it down for us?
Yeah, definitely. Here in Sapienza, we're going to eliminate Silvio Caruso with a loud explosive weapon as the Bohemian. And we're going to take out Francesca DeSantis via electrocution while disguised as a red plumber. Shout out to Mario.
Yeah, definitely. Two disguises, both outside the villa, and a loud kill on Silvio. So a little bit of a technical spin.
I like what Barbecue said in the chat. He said Silvio kill while disguised as Mikkeler's. That's Mikkeler's profile picture.
Yeah, I mean, if you're here since the weekly contest days, we say loud explosive as Scroobius Jib.
Yeah.
But again, both players starting in the same place. Obvious choice here because of the Red Plumber being the unique disguise. I mean, Bohemian is as well, but he's way closer to the villa. In4Fun grabbed the disguise right away. Pinuer looks like he's going for it now. Obviously, In4Fun will be targeting Francesca's first cycle. Oh, that's an interesting shot there. The Trank, he shot as soon as he was about to turn and look sideways. So In4Fun is going to be using the loud gun to get through the kitchen. Pinuer is now just approaching the pipe to climb up to the safe house roof. In4Fun has close to a minute now, 50 seconds to get up behind Francesca. Let's see which bathroom he uses for the electrocution. Gonna be walking up behind the roaming guard.
Wow. Very ballsy what Pinheiro just did there. He walked right past some of the mansion guards, knowing he was trespassing, and evaded a huge whoosh. Um, that was that was nice. I like that.
There's In4Fun with the knockout chain, taking out Francesca, and then the guard that's walking across as Mario's body gets found. Pinuer 20 seconds behind, but not so much. But 20 seconds, what sort of decided the last match. So you don't know if you're Pinuer, you don't want to be at the back end of that 20 seconds. In4Fun making sure he places the taser because we have had issues with the taser dropped, not quite getting the target, but not gonna be the case for In4Fun. He gets the first kill. Gonna be taking a. Ooh.
Pinuer's right behind him with the elimination. He's placing the remote taser. He dropped it. However, no issues there. He still gets the kill. So kind of funny how you pointed that out, placing it versus dropping it. We saw one of both and didn't cause any issues. Pinuer just shoots that with a loud pistol. I don't think that's going to cause any issues, but yeah.
Yeah, In4Fun did the same thing. So this guard is who was kind of investigating that
Oh, and
commotion
a
there.
KO'd body left to be spotted for Pinuer. In the
Oh,
hallway downstairs.
that's
Okay.
that's this is the same guy In4Fun knocked out, but he's mentioned this. He knows that using a loud gun was gonna cause that this tank top guard to come in and investigate what the sound. He doesn't quite hear the gunshot, but he hears some sort of problem, so he comes up with a question mark.
Yeah, that is kind of neat how he wasn't in the panicked state, but he was still investigating. All right,
In4Fun
and
has one triangle left, takes out. Well, guard just eats it up.
gotta love it.
He's gonna have to. It's gonna do a Vanya thing where you have to bump the guards to separate them. Second one doesn't matter because Silvio is the target. He can, and he can also drag him to the other side and hide him. He's opting to take him to. This might be a dead zone though. There's a loud explosive set up. Now he's gonna. Looks like he's
Looks like
choosing to hide the. No, it's good. He might have been worried about the explosive radius.
yeah, yeah. I think that's all it was, just making sure. So question is he going to go take care of the virus now? It looks like he is because my thought on it was going all the way to the Bohemian and then all the way back here, not worth it. So smart that he went ahead and took care of the virus. I know we're just so used to seeing the virus exit combination, um, but because of the Bohemian disguise being so far away, we're gonna see the virus taken care of. And since Franny's dead and Sylvia's KO'd, nothing really gonna, no moving pieces left. Right here is
Yeah.
Penier doing this again. I really think this is a crazy. Uh, just didn't care. Goes right through while whooshed.
So I think it was probably Gordy who mentioned like 3-click Sapienzas, and this is basically a 3-click Sapienza, 3 remote kills. Obviously, In4Fun's gonna set up the EMP, which is a remote, and then there's the loud explosive remote kill set up by In4Fun, and it's obviously the taser was one too. It's pretty cool spin in that sense. Oh, he's gonna use a loud pistol to take out the cameras.
Wow.
In4Fun.
And it's funny that he did that because here in my mind, I was just thinking it was cool to see In4Fun go and place the EMP instead of toss it because we see that all the time. People just throw the EMP, it gets to where it needs to be, and it saves time. And so here I was thinking, all right, he's playing it safe, and then he shoots the cameras with a loud pistol. So
Yeah,
almost contradicting myself.
yeah, but obviously this is In4Fun. He has all these things planned out. The reason he placed that is because of that. The next things he was gonna do, like shooting the camera with the loud pistol, and then follow it up with a propane explosion to blow up the wall.
Looks like we have another restart from Pinuer, and In4Fun is kind of just jogging to the finish line. I understand there is a little bit of area of concern left getting the disguise and all that, but I don't think it's going to be an issue for somebody as strong as In4Fun.
I
So
yeah, I was just gonna mention the same thing. I really don't see In4Fun. This is
yeah, I
probably
just
one
don't
of the
like.
freest disguise in this. More
I don't
free
like
than
saying
the
there's no
Stormclark.
chance.
Yeah,
Don't want to ever say
Caster's
it's
Curse
free.
is a thing.
Exactly. Caster's curse. Don't want to be a part of that.
And In4Fun, yeah, if one of us say it and In4Fun hears it, he might block us afterwards. you, you no longer can cast my matches.
Instead of banning maps, he's going to start banning casters and
Casters, yeah.
co-casters.
So there's the Bohemian, good spot, not sitting in his little chair, so easy knockout. Couple of detonators for him to click, and he should be done. They were kind of struggling to get to the point where he was before he got that body spotted.
My guess is EMP first, and then Silvio, and then drive the little Volkswagen out of town.
There's green guns back, all three objectives completed. In4Fun hits the exit and the finish button. This should be an easy admin confirmation. There are 4 points turned back into 2. Well, there's 4 again. So yeah,
All right.
match point for In4Fun.
Oh, and what a spicy map 3 we're going to get. Haven Island.
Oh, very. Well,
This is one that I want to watch anyways. I've been playing roulette alongside the tournament, just having fun with it, trying to prepare myself for when I play in the future. And Haven Island is one that's understandably way intimidating. So I'll definitely enjoy watching this, trying to learn from it. Whereas we're gonna have In4Fun and Pinuer probably go through it effortlessly.
so yeah, another fun thing that somebody mentioned here, Hungarian Derby. If In4Fun wins this, he plays the other Roulette Rivals World Champions. It's not just Hungarian Derby; it's the clash of the World Champions as well. What a match it is! Just a round 4 of Roulette Rivals 7. Danny Buda
Well,
versus In4Fun.
let me go ahead and point something out to you. You said if he wins. Let's take a look at that lifetime performance down there. 9 wins, nothing else. No losses, no ties. This could be the Big Ten right here. Holy hell, that's a
Yeah, or somebody might
that's a map to throw at people right there.
let's
If
call
you're
In4
9 and
Fun
0
for
on
an
any
interview.
map, I'm thinking New York or something. Right.
Ask him what he eats when he plays Haven. So out of the 9 times he's played Haven, he's picked it twice. 7 times it's been RNG picks, but he doesn't care. He won it all the time. Map record is by again the match admin Yanini, 738 in the last tournament.
And those stats, by the way, are provided by rrstats.currymaker.net, official partners of Frit 7 Speedrun community. This is also brought to you by hitmaps.com, your source for all your Hitman needs. Uh, hashtag ad. Anyways, I was paid to say that as a paid promotion.
Oh,
They they
interesting.
they, ju- they just don't know that yet. I'm sending them a
Yeah,
bill later.
yeah. I'm sure you're sending bills to a bunch of people.
Hmm.
That's that might be an inside joke. Not too many people will understand, but yeah, the official partners Roulette Rivals for the server and making all of this possible. It's Hitmaps and RR Stats. definitely do give them a follow on socials. Uh, they always update, like if a spin changes, RR stats updates that stuff, so it's always fun.
All right, just a couple seconds away.
Match point in for fun. Haven Island spin. Falling object for Tyson Williams as the boat captain. Folding knife as the chef for Stephen Bradley. And another loud explosive kill, but this time for Ludmila Vetrova, while disguised as the Villa Guard.
Right.
Uh, Falling object for Tyson's gonna be very interesting. Just
Yeah, and pair that with the boat captain one that a lot of people do get it down, but I know there's a little bit of hatred towards the boat captain one just because it takes one of two ways normally to get him, and some somewhat time consuming if not done right. So um, we can
yeah.
say we can say this is going to be a good one. In for fun, doing some last minute thinking before he heads off to Haven Island. Meanwhile, Pinuer already in here, and it looks like he's going to go ahead and focus on getting the Tyson isolation situated.
Yeah, I think that's probably what he's thinking. So he's, I don't imagine he's gonna. Well, Pinuer gets spotted by his enforcer.
And
Started
just
in
like
the,
that,
yeah. Now they're even, but honestly, it would be too early to call anybody being ahead on this map, especially with
right?
a falling object Tyson kill. This is a huge amount of twist into the standard Haven stuff you would see. I mean, Steven and Ludmilla are still very forgivable for this map, so in for fun. Rightfully frustrated with the
Oh,
door not opening.
oh man.
He's gonna continue along probably to figure out the strategy he wants to try.
It's so funny that the guy's just staring at him when he opens the door and he just gives him a dozen bullets to the chest and he's like, anyways, down to the server room. So yeah, he is going to check out this falling object for Tyson. Um, he's I guess he's seeing where should I have the body placed when I KO, and it's looking like just that. He knows he needed the crowbar to pry that, and now he sees where the object lands, so he knows where to have Tyson placed.
Yeah, Pinor is doing the more standard Tyson ISO for most of his kills in the projector room or the cinema room. Now, dragging him to a falling object is gonna be a task at hand for sure.
I see in the chat they're talking about falling objects above the jacuzzi.
Yeah, that's probably the safe one. I mean, I don't think anybody's gonna use the I might be thinking of a different one, but yeah, that's the one also used in, somebody mentioned, in the speedrun strat where you panic him and he runs through. The Unless somebody want to use one of these potted plants, which I really don't see happening.
Mr. Mike said, if there's one in the jacuzzi area, we never got it mapped out.
Yeah, good thing the players know, because I've seen that being used a bunch of times. And for fun with a replan, starting by the swimming pool.
This is a true example of a community working together. We got hit maps working with the players to get stuff mapped out that they slacked on. Come on, Mike. Yeah, In4Fun taking a completely different approach after his replanning. He's actually done the poolside suit start. He has seekered Stephen Bradley, and that gives him enough time to also head over to Ludmilla.
Yeah, looks like he's gonna go for the two sick strats right away, and then folding knife chef and the Villa guard who actually walks around with Steven, so you don't really have to work for that.
Yeah, and it's convenient that this Ludmilla isolation pairs with a remote kill because once you get her isolated here, it's a long haul to run all the way back here. So he doesn't have to worry about that. He can lay a loud explosive in the bathroom here, which I'm hoping he has on him. And he's
Oh,
gonna.
that is unfortunate. A side KO on Ludmilla's guard.
Yep, that was very Hitman 3 of you to do. Hitman 3. Thanks for that.
Yeah, and of course, I have seen side KOs like just this tournament that just green stayed green, and unfortunately, In4Fun doesn't get that luck.
Yeah, that's the thing. You can say his head was turning all that. It's just the lack of consistency that we see it to where we're always going to blame the game because it's the game not being consistent that causes the issue. Sometimes green, sometimes not. Um, some attention over here on Pinuer. He's playing Bush Bandit, waiting on uh, Steven so he can get this Seeker Dart, and he gets the shot off. Yeah, Chris makes a good point. N4 is probably planning on the server. He's gonna.
Yeah, I think so too, because he tested that first. But he's not gonna bring all three of them down to the server. That's because there's a loud kill on Ludmilla. You don't want to do that in the server, likely. All right, take two for In4Fun. He might throw this time. He indeed does.
Yeah, something that I've always told myself to do, even when I'm worried about speed running something, I would still much rather throw it and have to spend another half second picking it up versus risking a side KO because it's something that really grinds my gears about this game, that amongst many other things we don't need to go into right now. We don't have that kind of time.
Yeah, we'll uh, we'll start a podcast and have HandzMcGee as the first guest. Front knocking out Steven, making sure he doesn't snap the guard's neck, but successfully knocks Steven out after he spots his guard's body. Shouldn't be a problem once he's dead. Gets his green guns back. He has the disguise. There's the kill item for Ludmilla. Picks up the micro loud explosive
Hmm.
and also has the disguise.
I'm surprised. I thought you could smuggle that in the place where he isolated her.
Yeah, in the shark hut. He could have done that, so it's a.
Maybe just an oversight because you're so focused on what items you need to bring and not necessarily where
Yeah.
specifically to. It. If I'm being honest, I don't think it'll be a make or break thing where he would win or lose a match because it wasn't placed in a better position, a better smuggling spot. But something I did kind
It's
of just think about.
it might just be a strategical thing too. It's like you pick that up. It's just players like In4Fun. I would say like he might be running on. Oh, but that explosion gets too much attention and he gets spotted dragging the body. I was just gonna mention how he might have put it there just so he can like do his run in terms of knocking out Ludmilla, then knocking out Steven, then going for there because he was sort of close to there anyways. But doesn't really matter anymore.
Yeah, it feels like one of the most isolated places in this map, and it still manages to draw enough attention to be spotting bodies like that. I think even if it wasn't a loud explosive weapon, the same people who spotted In4Fun's kill there can still see a dead body if it's not put away. So hopefully a better approach and recovery from In4Fun here. We have Pinuer over 8 minutes into his run. Still no targets taken care of, and it looked like he was struggling with Ludmilla for a little bit, so he might be heading over to Tyson.
Yeah, it looks like he's paused. I'm not sure if he's gonna restart. This is gonna be a costly restart at 8 minutes in. Yeah, and also like hey, you mentioned that his kill, even if it wasn't loud, has a chance of getting spotted because dragging bodies across that bathroom area is like it's not even a 50. It's probably like a 90-10 against you that you you will get
Yeah,
spotted 90% of the time.
wondering if In4Fun will consider dragging her all the way over here.
So he's confident in the strategy that it will work, and hopefully it does. Maybe a different explosive detonation timing will fix that. Looks like Pinuer is planning a replan. At least he hovered over it.
Yeah,
Of the
he's
stream.
really hating the idea of throwing away his 8 minute investment of a strat that's he didn't necessarily get spotted or anything. It's just not liking where he's at currently.
Very smart play from In4Fun again, throwing it in the head of Steven instead of going for a knockout for get an accident. Sometimes 47 can teleport to the other guy and neck snap him. Even if you think you're far away, 47 doesn't think so. A very smart play there.
So from what you said there, it sounds like you are telling me that this game has bugs sometimes, and I don't know how to feel about that.
Yeah, you I guess contemplate about that in lunch at lunch. All right, so attempt number 2 for In4Fun on Ludmilla. Oh, he's got the two doors from behind him, but sadly the bathroom is an exterior room, so there's a guard. So he's definitely gonna switch up his timing, just not gonna do it immediately.
There is another disguise. Is there another disguise in this
Oh
house with
man,
him?
he did. There was a
Oh,
suspicion meter, but
wow.
he didn't get caught by it.
I'm just wondering if he has something to. What was that? Throwing the briefcase into the ceiling? Is there something I missed there?
I
What
don't
was
think that
that
was
about?
for it. He just want to get rid of it.
Okay. Well, normally, you know,
No, yeah. Normally you would throw it out of bounds, but there it would
or
be too
drop.
much of a work.
Oh, you know what? Not dropping it. Dropping it leads to um, being spotted by unexpected guests later on. So time for the goat captain. Let's try that again. The boat captain. The goat captain is not on this map. Boat captain lure over here.
He's looking for his place to shoot a seeker shot. He's opted not to restart, so he's 11 minutes in now, running around the bar area. There's the boat captain, just passing him. Gonna be looking for his seeker shot. He has one shot, and he does not realize the lady behind, and is forced to restart now. Anyways, 11 minutes. That's
Yeah,
That's
that's
heartbreaking.
a hard one. He had the setup correct, but her being there, he definitely overlooked that. Everybody say hi to Jack 9mm as In4Fun runs past him and goes for a silenced pistol.
Yeah, that'll be interesting to see. In4Fun might get started on a server lure. Yeah, he picks up the poisonous flower that's going to be used in the ventilation system. This time he's going to wait for the tech guy instead of blasting him with a dozen SMG bullets. Wants to bring him back. Oh, he gonna use the Tyson see through? Let's just see if that happens. No, he just wants to knock him out. Doesn't want to have other moving parts in this area. Meanwhile, has started as the personal trainer or PT, and has made Steven sick. Fun going to be trying to break open the locker so he can pick up the folding knife that he needs for the Steven kill. And meanwhile, Pinuer gets a side KO on Steven's guard.
Man. Well, that evens the field on one side KO per player in this match. If you want to call that being fair, or if you want to call that playing Hitman 3.
Can't say if the act of playing Hitman 3 is fair, but
There was a mirror involved. That might have been the culprit, actually.
yeah,
Something that I've been paying a lot more attention to ever since side KOs became trendy.
you definitely don't want to throw with a mirror in front of the target because that will be an unconscious witness. That happens with Otis if you bring Ken to the bathroom.
In4Fun maybe going to visit Urban and getting a chef disguise before he can head over to Stephen Bradley, who's already KO'd in a bathroom.
Yeah, hopefully he
And
does knock out Urban because as usual he deserves it.
oof,
Yep, one headache coming up for Urban. He is the one who is going to investigate that distraction. And there he goes. The lead
nice.
pipe, even.
All right, Urban, we'll make that up to you by letting you host Minicomp 50 coming out in about 18 minutes from now. Yes, I managed to squeeze that in there.
Nice plug.
That's a viewer perk is if you were here to listen to this, you now know one of the Minicomp secrets.
Yeah, that's a pretty special stream. Mini comp 50 reveal, and then early sneak peek.
Yeah, it definitely wasn't me accidentally leaking it live on live on stream. I totally planned to sneak that in there. Wasn't a accident. All right, yeah, In4Fun. Not sure what he's doing here. He threw the knife and
uh, he's
the red guns is throwing him off. I
He
I
must have.
wonder,
Somebody
you
must have
know,
seen Ludmilla's body when he was putting it in.
well, I'm also, yeah, it could have been Ludmilla. I was also thinking he took care of Stephen Bradley so early. I don't think it was his guard that would have saw him, but man, that's so sad.
Yeah, that's
Something,
a 11-minute restart, just like Pinuer had earlier.
yeah, uh, something to bring up is playing in matches like this, longer maps. Yeah, you can, leave your targets with red guns because obviously the green guns come back after eliminating them. But when you do that, you really put yourself in a scary situation where you have to hope that picture in picture tells you, hey, you just got spotted or a body was found or whatever because you can't rely on the green gun icon anymore. So that came back to get him, and it's going to be interesting to, maybe he's going to go back later and figure out what caused it. But uh, he's definitely got a strat, and he's definitely got composure. So he'll keep his cool, get things situated again. He's actually going to go down to the server right away.
I think In4Fun is going to do a massive switch up here. He's going to go for the folding knife first, and then get Ludmilla. Usually, where you see her get like poison her by the kitchen area, and then she goes to the bathroom. Now, a loud kill there will be safe, given that the hand washer isn't in the bathroom, because that's behind two doors. So there we go. He has the Villa Guard. Should go for the folding knife. Yep.
Oh yeah, he almost left without it, but he must have heard you. Although I'm hoping he didn't hear us talk about that 9-0, potentially 10-0 Haven record because that's a caster's curse that I do not want to take blame for.
Nah. Expect In4Fun to use his map bans on caster bans, as we were saying earlier, if that happens.
And so Pinuer, another 4.5 minutes in where he has to restart yet again. In4Fun, already a couple things taken care of, the folding knife, the Villa Guard, and he's going to go ahead and acquire a loud explosive and a silenced pistol.
Gonna take care of the cameras too. Opts to go below. Takes the shot, hits it perfectly. Again, you can miss shots point blank with a silver baller, so any shot, any shot with the hackle is impressive, especially from that distance.
Yeah, and because it's Haven Island, he took the much safer shot hiding in the bushes down a level. Otherwise, I'm sure somebody from the other side of the ocean might have
Somebody from
spotted him
yeah,
taking the cameras
somebody
out.
from Marrakesh spotted him. Oh, and the Pinuer is having a hard time trying to get the Seeker going. This time he gun flashed and caused a lockdown
Yeah,
on Stephen Bradley.
that was a whopping 3 seconds in before that gun flash went off.
And this time getting spotted by the biker. Oh, he's
When you said that, I was thinking of the biker in
Berlin.
Berlin. That
Yeah.
would have been a great joke if that's what you're going for. But I realize there's a guy on a stationary bike too. Yeah, wouldn't surprise me if somebody over
Oh,
in
next
Berlin
one
saw.
hits the post. Oh, Pinuer is really, really not having a good time. Meanwhile, In4Fun has picked up the Chef Disguise. This one it doesn't count as one because you hit Rampart instead of Urban, but gameplay purposes it does.
Another
just to
gun
clarify.
flash panic on Pinuer. Let's hope he settles down here and gets this one. Let's. I know he seems to be having a rough time. He's going to think a little bit harder here.
There we go. Finally gets the shot
That's
off,
good.
and In4Fun's gonna take a shot on Steven, gets a nice hit on him, should be able to knock him out. I really like this change in strategy from In4Fun, going for the safer Ludmilla. But once again, Tyson falling object is gonna be looming over his head. That's gonna be his last kill, so
Yeah, and by far the hardest one to execute.
absolutely. Way past the halfway mark now. Just 22-ish minutes left on the spin. Definitely enough time for these players to finish this spin multiple times.
So another thing to point out is In4Fun benefits from something else here. He's got green guns to uh, help ease his mind this time around. Having the red guns before, he thought he was okay, but now he's got the comfort of knowing he's good to go. He is over here with Ludmilla now. Quick seeker, safe shot. Now he can uh, wait on her in the restroom. I think he might take care of the boat captain while he's over here. Got the banana to do so.
Yeah, it looks like it. He's gonna. Oh, he picks up a banana. That might be for the guard, because he will walk across the bathroom. Hand washer's still there. But timing is gonna work out as he's walking out of there. Don't have to deal with him. He's gonna bump him to slow him down even more. He's In4Fun, knocking out the guard. Now gonna be knocking out Ludmilla. He has the disguise. He has picked up the explosive device as well. Interesting, he's dragging the guard's body in here. So he's not gonna kill her right away. Oh, he's gonna
Yeah,
go
I
for
guess he
boat
just
captain.
wants to keep the body hidden because the explosive that he brought was one that he got on the map. So he's gonna maybe place that later. He's got this mine to use on the
Oh
goat
yeah,
captain.
it's for the goat captain. The goat captain will go to that same bathroom, so he doesn't want that body found, and he doesn't want to get the kill before he has his final disguise. So it's a very composed play from In4Fun, well thought out ahead of what he wants to do next. And he's got bananas to use on the boat captain. Trying to thinking about making Ludmilla sick. She's just coming out of Jason Portman's hut, heading towards the kitchen now. Oh, there's In4Fun knocking out the boat captain. He just realized the hand washer is here. He started dragging the body. He has to get that guy knocked. Oh no, but he's gonna get Enforcer from bumping too much.
Oh wow.
In4Fun.
Oh wow. That's something that's inconsistent as well. Some people you can bump into them all day. Some people that happens. Ah man, that the
In4Fun
thing
started
is
dragging.
17 minutes in. I think he's still got time. I think he's going to take a deep breath before he replans. Uh, Pinuer is hesitant,
He's
hoping.
got Ludmilla in Jason Portman's bathroom. It's probably
This is
one
a
of the worst
nightmare.
places you can get him in.
Yeah.
Get her in there. This the time is more than enough again for In4Fun to pull the strategy he was trying before, where he's opted to another change back in the Villa staff. Uh,
Maybe he's gonna go kick this guy off and give himself a. All right, sorry.
get
I,
himself
I
the
was I was
challenge.
hoping he was just gonna
Just gonna let
release
off
some
for a second.
anger, kick the guy off the diving board, and then.
Yeah, let it, maybe he'll. I don't know. In4Fun is a professional, so he's a bit slower this time, so he's gonna miss getting inside the server room.
um, Pinuer's gonna go take care of the cameras. It looks like.
Oh, he's got a loud pistol in hand.
Seems like he decided against it. He's gonna maybe worry about the cameras when he's over in the villa where he can grab his silenced pistol to take care of those. I see a lot of people hinting at a potential draw in the chat. I want you guys to know In4Fun is going for a 10-0 Haven record here. So I refuse to say draw. Meanwhile, Pinuer is approaching 7 minutes in, and he's headed down to the server just like In4Fun is now.
Yeah, I think this is too early to call for a draw, especially with In4Fun playing on one side. And he has a sound strategy. Obviously, we've not seen what he's gonna do with Tyson, and things can go wrong with the server lore. But the Ludmilla kill was done. He just chose to get the boat captain, and then kind of got a little bit stunned with the hand washer coming back. That's why he bumped him, but didn't realize it wasn't gonna be fast enough. And then he started dragging the boat captain, which made it so the accident KO perk went away once you touch the body. It will be found and used against the SA score. Yeah, In4Fun is doing the same thing. He's likely will do the same thing until he gets to Tyson. Now he might change up when he gets the boat captain, but I really don't see much of a flaw in his strategy, at least up until that point, except for that excessive bump, which again he might have just been. I was surprised he even caught it from the map because that seems like the only spot you would notice it. fin- Pinuer is getting called out. For fun going for a chef disguise, and then I'd probably expect him to go for Steven next with the Seeker. Follow it up with a Seeker on Ludmilla. We'll see if there's any change in strategy in between that or even after that. Pinuer, meanwhile, knocks out the guard who's in the locker room. He needs his folding knife, so has to get rid of him. Breaks open the locker, should have his folding knife now. He's 10 minutes in once again. He's had to restart it 11 minutes before.
Yeah, I think they can only afford another uh,
I don't know if Pinuer
one
can
or early two
afford one
restarts. I
restart.
don't think. Yeah, I don't think restarts are good at this point. Based on the strats that we're seeing so far, at least. it would take a severe replanning and speed through. But let's hope for no restarts from either, and somebody comes out victorious here. Always preferred.
Yeah, once again, if In4Fun wins this, he will win the matchup and will face against Danny Buddha, the other world champion, at round 4. But In4Fun gets the kill on Stephen Bradley as the chef with a folding knife, and now has to disguise for Ludmilla. About 5 minutes in, should be going for the Seeker at the kitchen area. Curious to see what Pinuer is gonna do now. Ludmilla is coming away from the kitchen area, down probably towards the swimming pool area again. Oh, but In4Fun gets it's like an illegal, almost half an illegal action shown, kind of like a gun flash effect, which will transfer it into Ludmilla. Oh, there's the mirror front punch. He keeps green guns.
Oh my god!
You deserve that one for last time. And
this was just this this is just a meme. You get the gun flash green guns. You get the full frontal face punch green guns. I This game is. You know what? Look at this. He's getting aimed at. the Village VIP guards are aiming at In4Fun. Now, here's my question. Did he use the Seeker on her yet? Okay, he did not shoot it. He pulled it out and it flashed before he got to use the dart. I was curious as to when everything settles down, if she was going to be sick or not. But it looks like the dart hasn't been shot yet. So he has the dart and maybe going to make use of his time while waiting on her to take care of the goat captain.
Yeah, looks like it. He's gonna use the emetic mine on her. All while, Pinuer gets his first kill. It's on Stephen Bradley. Chef, folding knife, kill completed. 12 minutes in, he still has to take care of the cameras, so an extra bit of objective to do. It's a minor inconvenience for In4Fun. Maybe he's a little bit happy that he was able to front punch the hand washer and still get away with it.
Yeah, and be careful on bumping her. What happened last time?
It's not gonna happen with targets.
Right. Just referencing another unfortunate moment he's already gone through.
He's definitely gonna have nightmares about that. Now Pinuer is waiting for the goat captain. The reason In4Fun bumped Ludmilla is so that she's a bit slower now, because he plans on making her sick as well. Preferably around this area. So she goes to that bathroom. Gets the shot while it's concealed, so should be good here. Pinuer also made the boat captain sick, so next stop for him would be to get the disguise.
Yeah, In4Fun's going to hide the body while Ludmilla makes her way over this way. And the goat captain's going to join the bump dickhead who hurt him, who ruined his last run.
Yeah, it's still well played by In4Fun, not feeling too pressured after that target lockdown. I know a lot of players might feel like, that's the end of that, but In4Fun knocking out Ludmilla with the explosive device. Gonna hide the guard's body. We're in the reds now in terms of spin. Sub 8 minutes left. Oh, he switches to the boat captain. Hopefully he realizes he's in the wrong disguise, but looks like he's gonna get that kill on exit. He's just opting to not use the detonator.
Yeah, he He's gonna do that because it's a loud explosive and there's too many KO'd bodies nearby. So he's gonna just find another Villa
Now,
guard down by the server
yeah,
area, perhaps for the Ludmilla click and exit. That was really cool to see. Pinuer, he used a flower on the goat captain's beer. Much more authentic and natural emetic. Love to see it.
yeah. Also saving up his own darts. It looks like he has one equipped now, though. Not sure if he's gonna use that on the captain. Oh, he just walked through him though. Careful about that one.
Hmm.
Uses the trank once he enters the bathroom. Now, in the meanwhile, In4Fun has taken the captain disguise and infiltrated the server room, knocks out one of the tech guys. Oh, and he bounces off the the is it paper? I don't even know what
Copy
it's
machine, printer, something.
something like that. Yeah, and everybody's sick now, so he's gonna compromise the server integrity. This is what's gonna decide In4Fun's run. If he fails this, I don't think it's possible. He's 11 minutes in, has to still set up Tyson,
Yeah,
and
and it'll be well past the 5 minutes left mark by the time Tyson is down here. And I don't think a sub five. Honestly, let's just say it now. A restart from either player now, and it's
yeah,
not
it's
good.
it's it's safe to say yeah, there's
Uh,
the current run left in both of these guys.
yeah, what barbecue is hinting at in the chat right now. That's why I'm trying not to say it. Looks like Pinuer is going to get that shot off. Maybe. Yep. Well done. He's 17 minutes in. Um, and now Ludmilla is going to go isolate. He's already got the Villa Guard disguise. Now the question is, would he be brave enough to do the explosive kill now? I think that's what, based on what In4Fun's doing. He's going to be saving the loud explosive for the for the exit. Tyson taking his sweet time to come down to this server, and a little bit of whoosh on In4Fun. Not sure who was seeing him up here.
There's still some people left, even with the medic. They will be gone for about 60 seconds. That puke timer. There's him aiming at the tech guy that he was.
Oh, and Pinuer. Ah, no. So what
Yeah,
happened there was Ludmilla opened the door and saw other KO'd people, and by the time he KO'd her, she fell in the doorway, leaving the door wide open for the guard that's trailing her to spot not just her but the other people in there as well. So looks like Pinuer is going to sit at the main menu, knowing that 3 minutes is not enough time. However, In4Fun is going to give us a show of, can I do this in 3 minutes? This is gonna be close. He knows he knows where the Tyson kill needs to be, as he practiced right at the start of the spin, and we're gonna definitely rely on not only getting this kill off successfully, but finding that Villa Guard disguise to change into before exiting.
well,
Two
that's
and a half.
settles the score.
Oh no. Oh
And
man.
follow it up with Tyson not responding to the distraction he hoped it was going to work for the falling object. So yeah, a tech
All right.
lady comes from behind
I
and
need
spots it.
everybody to load up their copy of Hitman 3 right now and go take care of that lady who just spotted him. That was well, ladies and gentlemen, In4Fun's first ever not win at Haven. It's still drawing. We still have another map going to Colorado. But wow, that was a
It's a tough one to lose to because of Tyson falling object. It's not any other spin in for fun probably keeps his record of completely wins, but it's still he's undefeated 9-0-1. Off to Colorado, not an easy map, especially after you played a 47 minutes of Haven Island. And for fun, we'll be sitting in a match point until either Pinuer hits 5 or 6 points, or he himself. Then he's out of there and on to play Danny Buda. Two minutes. I'm gonna see if I can take a quick break and play the briefing. On at 5 points after his draw. He's 8-4 in Colorado, so not too bad. Good amount of experience. Record is 744 by Speedster back in RR5.
had a very good Colorado match that I casted this morning. Hope to see another one as the spin goes live now. If you don't mind, I'll go ahead and read off these complications.
Sure.
Sean Rose, Fiberwire in the suit. Penelope Graves, Pistol as Scarecrow. Azerberg, SMG, Militia Elite. And Maya Pravarti, Loud Shotgun, Militia Spec Ops.
So going to be a forced suit start and live kill on Sean as well. It's gonna be interesting because you're not gonna be able to catch Sean right away if you start suit.
Yeah, not the most difficult spin, but it's always fun to see a live kill thrown in the mix.
Yeah, definitely nothing like Tyson falling object. If there was a fire kill in here, especially for like Penelope or something, that would have been a little problematic. But both players starting the West Bridge, very powerful suit starting location, even for standard missions. And for fun, securing the basement by knocking out Ezra and his two guards. Pinuer going for a couple of distraction shots with the Krugermeyer. And there's In for Fun with the Ezerberg kill already done. Militia Elite and the SMG. Very, very early kill. And we should see Pinuer do the same.
I wouldn't be surprised if the Scarecrow Penelope kill is taken care of rather quickly too, because um, one, it's a pistol which he already has, and two, the Scarecrow is not far from here at all, and it looks like he will be going for maybe Maya. He's not going to hop on the well. He's going to get the Spec Ops disguise first, and then head over to Maya. She has a rather strict time frame to catch her.
Yeah, absolutely. Catching Maya to go around the side of that barn is very strict, and In4Fun is approaching that time, so definitely has to hurry it up. But Pinuer has opted to just go for that. He's aiming at the generator to distract the guard that she talks to, so she will go for throne distractions. Now opts not to shoot it. In4Fun grabs his loud shotgun. So he has everything he needs for the Maya kill. Now he's also there just in time to catch Maya. All he has to do is Diana saying the same thing for both players. So there's In4Fun going to be tossing a distraction for Maya. She took an awkward route around the car.
Yeah, for a second I thought she was going to go investigate the generator. I
That's
was
what I
really
thought too.
confused.
So this is gonna be interesting. So loud kill. He's gonna, yep, dumps the body. Hasn't been seen by the guards or anybody else. The guards by the slurry pit is what I was worried about. But no, In4Fun completely blasts Maya away, and now he's up 2 kills. He's got the third kill almost set up because it's Penelope. And after that, he's just gonna wait for Sean to come back to the house, unless he wants to take the suit to wherever Sean is at this point.
Yeah, I think we might see the Scarecrow disguise delivered, and uh, if he takes care of that kill, switching back into the suit and get Sean at the house, depending on how that timing plays out. This could be a very fast redemption, we could call it, as he fell fate to that unfortunate Haven draw that I'm sure he was beating himself up over. He's come back strong in this Colorado so far.
Absolutely, he's breezing through the kills now, not even missing a beat. There's the third kill done, 4 minutes and 20 seconds, and now just waiting for Sean to come back, which is gonna be a little bit. As Penelope dies, her guards go through the house, and In4Fun's gonna be doing one of the favorite things people like doing in Hitman, hiding in a box.
Yeah, and knowing In4Fun's play style, uh, definitely expected to see the safe waiting game here on Sean because I think it's too late to get him over in the explosives testing area. So looks like Sean might be approaching the house rather soon, actually. Not sure how far away he is yet, but really impressive to see at less than 5 minutes he gets to chill and wait for that last kill.
Yeah, he can also like fiberwire and drag him all the way to the shelter. What
There is that. The guard upstairs. I casted a match this morning with Yanini, and somebody had that where they were dragging Sean Rose the last kill down into the basement, and the body was spotted by the guard who's upstairs, and right before they exited. So that was unfortunate. Hopefully, In4Fun doesn't have to deal with that if Sean ever decides to come in here.
Pinuer is gonna leave Maya's body by the box. He still needs the spec ops and a loud shotgun, which we've seen In4Fun pick up before going to Maya. And yeah, very riveting gameplay on In4Fun. Not really he can do anything about it,
Yeah,
but
that's what he gets for being so fast on all the other parts of the spin. He did this to himself. And I'm sure he's totally fine with it.
Yeah, absolutely. This it also shows that he's not lost, you know, momentum for after that Haven Island because you see a lot of players. I'm sure In4Fun will beat himself up about it, but in the match he's kept his composure and kept on moving. Those 3 kills were really really clean.
Something I'm expecting is him and probably from a couple other community members is videos incoming on doing that falling object kill. Yeah, definitely flexing on getting more points than needed to win. He only needs 6. 6 isn't enough for him. He wants 7 points.
So
And
yeah,
so long
Sean is
as
at the house.
so long as he isn't spotted by that guy upstairs, he's probably going to get it.
Yeah. In4Fun, well aware of Sean's OCD, he was also watching the guard above him, who is literally above him right now, opts to hide his body in the box. He is safe and in the basement. He can take the disguise, and even if you were to get a hostile area, I guess hostile glitch only happens when you switch. So there's Pinuer getting the loud shotgun kill, but In4Fun is about 5 seconds away from exiting the map.
And GG's.
Really fast spin, under 10 minutes. 8:16 in game time. In4Fun should be taking this 7-1. Very swift Colorado from In4Fun.
Oh, the back-to-back huge maps with Haven and Colorado playing out completely differently. We had very late, unfortunate restarts or ripperinos there in Haven that led to that draw, and we had In4Fun turn that around, and he breezed through Colorado. He was hanging out in a box with 4 minutes and 50 seconds left, and ended up exiting there just fine.